We're going to talk about Megan Boswell trial. It was the closing arguments today. They asked Megan if she wanted to take the stand in her own defense, and her answer was no. She was good. She was good. The defense had no witnesses, so when the prosecution rested, the defense went ahead with their motion for acquittal, which was denied. And so let's go. So what we can talk about here about this, and that we're in verdict watch now. The jury deliberated for about 3 hours before they retired for the night. Okay, so here's, I think, where we are. All right, here we go. All right, so Hunter being, okay, so they talked about Hunter being in involuntary hospitalization since January 10th, it was. And then they had a letter that they gave, and then the state rested. Okay, Megan's not testifying. The defense made a motion for a judgment of acquittal on all counts, and then gave his reasons why. Said that the state failed to prove the cause of death, the manner of death. It did fail to show any premeditation, so you want to take that off. There was the aggravated child neglect and abuse should be taken off. There's no proof of child abuse, no trauma to the baby, no broken bones. You have 6 witnesses who said that Megan was a good and loving mother. Pediatrician did not see any abuse. And then they wanted to talk about like double jeopardy with false reporting and abuse of a corpse. Well, ended up the judge said no, not doing any of it. So the prosecution started their closing arguments and said, regarding premeditation, stuffing Evelyn in a trash can with a blanket over her face in a trash bag shows intent to murder. And then, let's see what they said. They said both doctors said that the manner was homicide. One said it was more strongly than the other one. That's when she said violent homicide. And they both said asphyxiation. It can be asphyxiation. It can be 3 different ways. It can be positional. Where's the other one that I had? Which they think, well, the one doctor thought she was put into the trash can alive. I don't know if I think that. She said, though, the defense attorney challenged both of those. View the evidence. The judge will view the evidence the most favorable to the state. Oh, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. This was the judge denying the motion. Yes, I'm very sorry. That was for the judge denying the motion. That's what the judge said. The judge said that regarding premeditation, with the child stuffed in the trash can with a blanket around its face and foil, it shows the intent to murder, and a jury could find that premeditation. This is why he denied it, okay? And both doctors say that it was a homicide. Both doctors say it's asphyxiation, and he said he could view the evidence by the law that's most favorable to the state, coupled with the physical evidence of the way the child lived, and different stories of where the child was, the social media statements she made, the cutoff date from where she went from a very caring mother into, something else. Both witnesses said the cause of death was asphyxia, and the court is of the opinion that the jury would have proof of child abuse with the child wrapped in the blanket and all of that. That's proof of evidence of child abuse. Evidence is the child's dirty. The babysitter said about the rash. This is all the judge, okay? The jury can find abuse and neglect, so the motion to acquit is denied. So then on the counts of false reporting, abuse of a corpse, and they will take all evidence of the court, and they believe the jury can make the determination on that. And 81 pages, he had to go through these pages of these jury's instructions, and he went through, I think, like 49, and then he said they could do their closing arguments. So then they started their closing arguments. And so the prosecutor said, finally reached the point for closing arguments. It's been a long, almost 2 weeks. And then she said, he, meaning the defense attorney, tried to get us to speculate and tries to get you to speculate on the aluminum foil and SIDS and, but that's not evidence. Do not let them sway you. He kept mentioning cadaver dogs. She said, remember that Tommy Boswell said the dogs didn't even get close to that playhouse. There's nothing from the witness stand about cadaver dogs. They said they do not, the investigators said they didn't smell decomposition until they lifted that one bag out. If they're not smelling it, she's saying, how can the dog smell? Well, the dogs usually can smell something more than our sense of smell, but this is what she said. Then she says, you heard it from Hunter's own mouth in those texts, and he was another victim of Megan, and she says, like, these people are all victims of her. He'll give, the defense attorney will give you a theory of it's an accident or it's SIDS, but the statistics on SIDS, do you know that they asked, and the statistics, not one child over the age of 12 months in the state of Tennessee has died of SIDS in 10 years. Let's see. You look at the blanket, the foil, the child being upside down and stuffed in the trash. And we know Evelyn was okay until the end of Thanksgiving. And then Megan started to work at the chicken shack on December 2nd. And I just want to make sure that I didn't even check that we were live here. And I don't want to find out, I go through all this and then find out that something is whacked. Let me make sure. Okay. Okay, so she started working December 2nd, and hold on, let me put something up here. I just want to put up what we're looking at. Of Evelyn's picture, what we're doing, right? Good night, Nelson. Okay, so he tried to get us to speculate on the aluminum foil, the SIDS, blah, 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 blah. We went on that, the Tommy Boswell, the dogs, right? Okay, so there's not a child that passed from that SIDS. We know Evelyn was okay until the end of November. That's when Megan started working at the chicken shack, December 2nd. And then she got, started going out with this Hunter Wood. And Sue Whitson, the babysitter, took the last photo of little Evelyn alive. And that was by the end of November, early December. And it's no coincidence that Megan met Hunter and Evelyn was in the way. Remember that brother of a friend, Stephen, tried to help Megan go apartment shopping on December 3rd and December 8th, that window, and he said something like she was already gone by then, right? And Megan said yes. And remember, she went to the 12-month-old well visit. Excuse me, she did not show up at the 12-month-old well visit. And then she had an excuse that she was working. She had to reschedule the next day. She was also a no-show that day because Evelyn was gone. And it was rescheduled for December 11th. And that's when she called and said, I can't do it. We're going to change pediatricians. But when you change pediatricians, your new pediatrician would want to see your child's medical records, your immunization records, all of that. And no pediatrician ever called the old pediatrician to ask for that, ever, for Evelyn. December 7th, Haley Marie, her dad, she told Haley Marie that her dad has her, Ethan Perry. That was the first time she started with that story. And she continued for 2.5 months with these stories because Megan is telling everyone Evelyn is with her father, and that's how she was able to do this. And Tommy, her father, Megan's father, was proud that Ethan was stepping up. And friends said, hey, we're just not feeling right. And February 20th, Tommy Boswell told Megan, you show me that baby or I'm calling CPS. And the next day, she didn't show him, and the police showed up at Hunter Wood's house. There was no Evelyn there, and the only thing that Megan could show was this memory box, nothing else, and an outfit on a hanger. Now, Paul Durant, she mentions, pulled the text messages and photos and stuff from Megan's social media accounts. And Ethan Perry wasn't the father of Evelyn, but Megan was sharing photos with him until December 3rd. Now, she sent photos after that, but that's when Paul Durant knew that they were not. The metadata on the photos showed that they were not from the, like that, those days. They were prior, December 3rd and prior. And she said, and the defense attorney wants to tell you that Megan Boswell had a tough life, that she was in foster care. But she was in foster care at 17 years old because she was truant, her own doing. She wasn't going to school. And she left foster care and went back to live with her dad. He bought her a brand new car, paid cash for it. He gave her a trailer in the trailer park they owned to live in. She lived with old mommy. That's what she called the grandmother. She lived there for a short period of time. And she didn't live in that trailer long. Within 2 months, Evelyn was dead. And she showed the pictures of the trailer and just the horrific condition in which it, got to that condition in 2 months. It was horrendous, okay? And the one reason the father wanted her to get her own place is because she wouldn't clean her room. So they said that there's a lot of victims. Bailey Hawkins, her friend, Audrey Gibbs, they have to suffer for the rest of their lives. Erica Stacy, Gail Kite, the foster mother, because Megan Boswell only worried about Megan Boswell. First, she blamed Ethan Perry. Then she blamed her own mother. We know she knew where Evelyn was the entire time. She was in the playhouse, in the trash, for 2.5 months. Her mother discarded her like trash. and everything associated with her. The defense wants you to believe that Hunter Wood backed up Megan's car to that shed in the middle of the day, right in front of old mommy's house. Is that reasonable? How about Megan Boswell? She is the one, not Hunter, not anyone else. Go read the texts where about how's Evelyn, and you know what Megan says, at least I think she said 2 times, mean as F-U-C-K. Every other person said she was lovely. How could you say that when Evelyn is dead? And when Agent Gratz asks, she says, where's your daughter? What's your point? Okay? What's your point? He said, is Evelyn dead? And she says, what's your point? The defendant enjoys crying during this trial. Did you see her crying in the evidence? No. She filled out an apartment application for herself and Hunter and a third person. You might think it was Evelyn. No, it was a baby she said she was pregnant for. Okay? And she said that another reason you know that Evelyn is not alive. So excited. Then she posted on Instagram, so excited for our new home, and puts a picture of this new home build, which I think is also a lie, picking out furniture with Hunter laying on a mattress in a furniture store. So excited. Then she puts a picture of Hunter in front of a new vehicle and says, I'm so proud of my baby, a new high country. Pictures of them going to the aquarium with not with Evelyn. No, Evelyn is upside down in a trash can in Megan's playhouse that was built for Megan. She shows pictures of blowing rock, hiking. She doesn't look sad. She's not crying. Look at her. She's having a great time, right? And Evelyn is in the playhouse, upside down in a trash can. And she says, Megan Boswell, her stories have caught up with her. Go through one piece of DNA go through and try to find one piece of DNA other than Megan Boswell in the garbage. Male DNA on other items was so insignificant and not enough to test. It could be from anyone in the store who touched that item or something that was not significant. Whose fingerprints are on the trash can and on the black trash bag? And think about the force, how Megan was fully compressed. She murdered her baby and tossed her away like trash. And Mr. Scott thinks the doctor's testimony if she was on a table and wants to speculate, he tells the doctor they don't operate in a vacuum, the doctor said. Both agree that this is a violent homicide and some sort of asphyxiation. Positional asphyxiation. You've got the blanket, foil, the trash bag, the foil around her head, stuffed down into the trash can, her head so far bent back in the trash can that she has the marks from the blanket and the trash can have transferred to her face. Her face is her conforming to that shape. Okay, so then she shows in the verdict form. She says if you convict her of first-degree murder, you check that box. If she's guilty, you don't have to wonder or do anything with any of the counts beneath it. You're done at that point. The state has to prove several elements. Count 1, that it was premeditated, first-degree murder, and after reflection and judgment, when you wrap your baby up in blankets and place her in a trash can with foil, that's premeditation. Aggravated child abuse and neglect. Not only did she abuse and neglect, she put her baby in a trash can. Look at the way the house was kept. The false reporting, she made somewhere between 7 and 17 different reports where Megan admits that she even said to the police is not true. Abuse of a corpse? That's horrible, what she did, how she abused that baby's body, and then failure to report her death. Megan Boswell didn't think that Evelyn mattered, but Evelyn did matter. She deserved to grow up. There's no evidence anyone else is involved. Points only at Megan Boswell. Given let's see. She told story after story and went on with her life. But Evelyn did exist. None of us ever none of us will ever know everything that Megan did, but Evelyn was in the way. She was in the way of the life Megan wanted to live. And I ask you to give her the verdict of guilty. Okay? Then the defense came. He was all over the place. This is a hard case. This case is about proof. What Megan didn't do, but what she did, you should convict her for. You shouldn't convict her for. For having fun, you can't convict her for having fun. You can't convict her for grieving inappropriately. You can't convict her for any of that. There was a change in December, but that was when the child died. And she didn't have it easy. She was in foster care. Let's see. But even her foster mother said she was a good mother, and she demonstrated what a good mother should do. Paul Miller, Ethan Perry's grandfather, said that she was a good mother. Audrey Gibbs saw her almost every day, said Megan was a good mom, except maybe left her in a dirty diaper a little too long one time and didn't buckle her car seat. Those are mistakes. That's not abuse. Then when she went to the hospital, when that friend had the baby, and they said she acted disassociated, and she kept saying, I love you. When she stayed with Bailey Hawkins at the Econo Lodge, she went to sleep right away. That's disassociated. Megan, when she was being questioned, they said, we know the Boswell family. Yes, her mother was in a striped jail uniform, and said, Caitlin Jones Carter, aside from seeing Evelyn dirty, saw no sign of abuse or neglect. Her foster mom got Megan when she was 7 months pregnant, underweight. Megan had intrauterine growth restriction for Evelyn in the pregnancy, but she got her into good shape, and the baby was doing good, and she was ahead in her milestones. All of this going on. Hold on one sec. Okay, let's see. Erica Stacy, the mother of the ex-boyfriend, she said Megan was a good mother. She meets Hunter, and you say she threw Evelyn away. Well, she didn't do that for Caleb. Caleb was the other boyfriend that was Erica Stacy's son. Megan may have really thought Ethan was the father, and she had a hard life. She would think she was going to get in trouble. That's why she didn't say anything. He was trying to say that the baby there was an accident. Their baby was rolled over onto and had, stopped breathing, and she didn't know what to do. And so she just freaked out because she didn't have an easy life, and she thought she was going to get in trouble, and she was just a 17-year-old kid, and yada, yada, yada. So, He said that the state hasn't proved anything. There were 4 counts of false reports. Maybe saying Evelyn was dead. Maybe it wasn't false reporting. He was saying maybe she was really living like in that reality. It's the only way she could accept things. And then he just started screaming. He started screaming, going, maybe that's what she had to do. You can't judge her for what she had to do in her grief if she had to pretend that Megan was somewhere else because there was an accident and she couldn't deal with it. And so it's not really false reporting. She was living in that alternate reality. And he's like, I haven't lost a child. You probably haven't lost a child. You can't judge her. He was going crazy. He said, she's been raised by drug addict parents. And he said he resents it if you should look at the evidence and you can prove the cause of death, but it's ignored medical records. They ignored medical records, and it was her job to, he said the one doctor essentially was not credible, and it was her job to convict Megan, and she was biased and not credible. And he said, he gets a aluminum foil roll, and he says, see this foil? And he tries to show like it could be the fingerprint on the foil. You can't put any stock in that because it could be the person before that. So it's her fingerprint. It doesn't mean that she had placed that foil. He said it said that the foil had food debris on it and that it may have already been in there. And so it has one fingerprint. This does not prove that she placed it there. The DNA on the garbage can, he said, you can't guarantee that that's, means that she moved that. He said, you probably have fingerprints all over your garbage cans. It doesn't mean anything. He says that unidentified palm print. How do we know that was a child? Then he says, don't you know that wearing gloves can prevent fingerprints? The person that did this wore gloves. Let's see. Fraley said that Megan spoke to him, and breaking point where she admits that she is dead and the baby could be at Tommy's and the baby could be at other places. But why, if she is lying? Watch that video. Agent Fraley said she's a scared young mother and he'll go to the DA if she just comes clean. I don't have to prove this case, he said, but it's the state's case. And I know I'm going around in circles, but let's look at the gloves again. And he looks at the notes and he says that TBI said those gloves were cut for testing. 2 match up to an unknown male, not enough to test. Then why? No fingerprints on the foil from that. Okay, then he's changing the story. Hunter now is, he's reaching because he says, Megan says that Hunter is storytelling like everyone else. Hunter throws out a name. He just worried about the baby. No, he said he's trying to cover up. That's all he does. He knows what he does in that text. He said he's not saying that Hunter killed the baby, but he disposed of the body. He didn't give his DNA. Why do you think that was? And he said his dad said he went crazy to be called the baby killer. Or is it because he disposed of the body? I hope I answered your questions. If not, he said that's reasonable doubt. If you say you don't know how the child died, that is reasonable doubt. Then they did the rebuttal, and this was the male prosecutor this time. Much like Megan said that Mr. Scott likes to give these convenient explanations. This is the DA, William Harper, giving this. In order to buy into it, you have to believe Megan. Megan Boswell, every person in her life is in her life for a reason. She is a master manipulator. She, every witness that came here and testified, was asked for something. said, she knows no bounds. Mr. Scott comes in and says on February 25th it's a breaking point. She's going to be truthful. No. All it was Agent Gratz said accidents happen, rollovers happen. They gave her the thing and she went with it the next day. That's not what happened. She may have told the truth in one thing when he said December 21st. He said that something happened, and she said no, something happened before December 21st. And he said, yeah, she murdered her child. She's guilty and needs to be held accountable. She's never been held accountable for anything. And he said, I told you to use your common sense. Apply that common sense to the evidence, because the defense wants you to speculate that Evelyn just died, that it was an accident and she just died. And Megan's bizarre behavior after wrapping her child up and stuffing her in the trash, right? Is it a coincidence? She works at the chicken shack. She meets Hunter Wood. He lives on a nice house on a lake. She met him. Dad owns a business. She needed a break. She was tired, her child dies at the same time of natural causes. Come on. Why would Megan Boswell start lying December 7th, 5 days after working at the chicken shack? Said it was a custody battle. Said the baby had the flu. Said the baby was with the grandma. Why? Lies. She posted photos prior to that. She took the baby on doctor visits. And she didn't even want other people to babysit her baby. She was so, consumed with doing the right thing for her baby. And then she wouldn't let that ex-boyfriend's mom babysit. Why? Apply your common sense. Okay? She couldn't face the truth of what she did to her child. She engages in spinning stories. Almost unbelievable. Hunter Wood is involved with no proof. Not a single shred of proof. It's rank speculation. He's in a mental hospital, so he must have done something. No witnesses saw Evelyn with Hunter. Every witness, not one of them saw Evelyn with Hunter. She wants you to believe that Hunter went to her place and rolled over on her child. And he goes, look at her place, and he puts it up like it was horrendous. He goes, you think Hunter went to her place and rolled over on her child? Come on, apply your common sense. We know Evelyn was gone 5 days after Megan started working at the chicken shack. And she wants us to think that Hunter drove over and put Evelyn's body in the playhouse that was built for Megan. Mr. Scott asked you, who is more likely to have left a print on the foil? Will the person who left a print, there is no Hunter Wood's print, but there's multiple prints on the black bag, and they're all Megan Boswell's. They're not Hunter's. And still, it's beyond comprehension that you say, oh, he didn't give a DNA sample. Why? Maybe because he's getting mucked up in Megan's world. None had any evidence that Hunter was in this at all. There was no match to any DNA to Hunter. It all led back to Megan. On February 22nd, with all this going on, there's a text, and Mr. Scott wants you to believe that Hunter contrived these conversations. The defense has these different possible medical conditions, all asking you to speculate. 2 doctors, not 2 doctors, 3 doctors, told you that Evelyn was advanced. Evelyn didn't show signs of, she was a no-show to the appointment. It's not SIDS. It's not reflux. It's not being tongue-tied. Remember, they asked for the stats, and the doctor said a child over 12 months, a rollover or SIDS in the state of Tennessee in 10 years has never happened. And you want us to think that Evelyn is the first one? Okay, no. The testimony you heard showed that she died of asphyxiation and homicide. And the doctors are not conflicting in their points of view and their opinions on this. It is not an accident. There's lots of evidence of premeditated murder. Let's see. Use the, let's see, everything was applied, that foil, the blanket so tight that it left an impression on the child's face. That's not an accident. All the people that testified that they would have taken Evelyn, all the people, this could all have been avoided. But Megan only cares about Megan. She didn't care about Evelyn. She created a web that trapped and snared, and she brought it here to get you to believe that it's a rollover accident and natural causes. But to do that, you all are going to have to ignore the forensics. This is the opposite of an accident. She got rid of Evelyn so that Megan could be Megan. She sits as guilty as anything in the first week of December, as guilty as anything in February 18th, fully aware of what you're going to do. She never learned any responsibility for her actions and choices. She takes no responsibility for anything. Today, you get to hold her responsible for disposing of Evelyn like a piece of garbage. The state has proven to you everything on that list he went through. Hold her and find her guilty as charged. And that was the end. And now we wait for the verdict. And now we're going to take a poll. Let's see what we've got here. Let's start the poll. Let's see. Okay, there's the poll. Guilty, innocent, or a hung jury. Okay. Gail says definitely not an accident, right? But why did no one in the family do anything? It's just like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, she just kind of, the mother was not really, the father had 2 young kids, I don't know, and then she just kind of flipped. Yep. Totally. Let me see here. Absolutely. Let me see if I can get that other. Okay, where did I get over there? I'm trying to find my live. Okay, here we are. Here you are. About Megan Boswell. Here we go. Hello, Duping Delight. How are you? That's a little long. What's a little long? Oh, the 2 months? Yeah. Okay, Dupin. All right, let's see now. Hold on a moment. Let me see something. 'Cause I 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 see something. 'C Okay, so let's see. This is Megan in court today. One week after its start, the end of Megan Boswell's murder trial is nearing the end. She's facing 19 charges in the death of her baby daughter, Evelyn May Boswell. Her charges include first-degree murder, 2 counts of felony murder, aggravated child abuse, aggravated child neglect, abuse of a corpse, tampering with evidence, failure to report a death under suspicious, unusual, or unnatural circumstances, and 11 counts of false reports. She had previously faced 20 total charges, but the state dismissed 1 count of false report on the first day of the trial. Let's see here. The court needed to enter an extended break. What is that for? Hold on a minute. To prepare the charge for the jury while both sides readied their they took an extended break, an hour and a half in the morning. I get to where I'm at the end, the defense attorney said something like, I don't want to be really long. I go to a Baptist church or something, and I don't like long sermons or something, but I pray you come to the right decision. And then, again, in the closing from Harper, it said, apply your common sense. She won't do it because she can't face the truth about what she's done. She can't face the truth. She can't look at that picture. I'm not going to put it back up there, but she can't face what she's done to that child. In regards to the fingerprints, Harper said the most likely person to have handled the foil and the bag is the person whose print were found, Megan Boswell. He reminded the jury that no other fingerprints, including Wood's, were found on any items, nor was any DNA found that could have potentially tied Hunter Wood to Evelyn's death. After the closing argument, Goodwin called both sides to speak with him. He then continued to deliver the last of the jury instructions. Alternate jurors were informed of their status, and Goodwin sent them from the room. Once the alternates were dismissed, the jury was comprised of 7 men and 5 women. The court then entered a recess until the jury reached a verdict. Shortly after 6 p.m., Goodwin called the jury back, sent them back to their hotel for the evening. And why did... Oh my gosh, who's that? Who is that? What are you doing? Okay, so I'm going to see why, what did he say? Why he didn't have any... Okay, so okay, I'm going to see what this is like. Hold on one second. Let's see what some of the, sometimes even the attorneys look at what the public opinion is out there on social media, right? So let's hear some of the comments. Say, she should get life with no chance of parole. The eyes of an innocent baby and the eyes of a soulless mother. Rest in peace, sweet baby girl. She should never be free. Jail is too good for her. I've said it before. I'll keep saying it. For situations like this, they need to give the death penalty and make exceptions to make it particularly brutal and drawn out and make them suffer. Anyone that harms a child has no soul. Good night, I love you. She should get life. I think she did it. If it was an accident, she wouldn't have worked so hard to cover it, especially after she was already caught. She wasted time and resources for months. That alone shows a lack of remorse. The lack of remorse doesn't line up with an accident and a scared teen. Someone else said, if it's true the precious child was alive when she disposed of her, she should get the death penalty, along with anyone else who knew and covered it up or even ignored it. It's frightening and sickening, and there's so many children out there missing and murdered. It's horrible. She should get life in prison. The woman in prison will be after her once they find out what she did to that child. She loved her new boyfriend more than her daughter. The way she disposed of Evelyn's body shows me all I need to know, plus all the lying. Not a true word came out of her mouth. She needs to stay in prison for the rest of her life. After the Casey Anthony trial, I wouldn't be surprised if she walked free. I've been watching this trial. Just heartbreaking. The girl didn't deserve that sweet baby. You see mean evil through her eyes and fear because she's doomed. I think she has mental issues, but she did kill that precious little thing and was smart enough to think up so many reasons and ways to hide her body. She deserves a long time to remember what she did. If I remember right, she wanted to be with a guy who didn't want kids. So she got rid of her baby so the boy would be with her. I don't think she deserves anything but life in jail. My question is, did she do this all alone? Yes, that she did. I said it when Evelyn was first reported missing, and all the lies Megan told then. I'll say it again. An innocent person doesn't lie and cover up an accident. Guilty, guilty, guilty. And hopefully the jury will see all that with all the evidence being presented. Also, Evelyn wasn't seen again shortly after her first birthday. She was actually only 13 months old when she died. She never lived to the 15-month mark, which is how old she would have been when she was reported missing by her grandfather. She's a murderer. I will never forget this, as my child is almost the exact age. I couldn't bear to look at her then, and I can't stand to now, knowing she harmed that innocent baby. She should never go free. She 100% needs to be locked up for the rest of her life. If she gets away with what Casey Anthony did, I will lose all hope in the justice system. Someone said, watched her during the interrogation when she didn't need to put on an act, and for over 2 months she did nothing but lie and deceive everyone. Her father, the baby's father, the pediatrician, and her friend that was on the stand today, who showed more emotion than she did for that baby. It's too bad she doesn't qualify for the death penalty, but life without parole will work. Put her in jail and throw away the key. Put a lot of pictures of her poor sweet baby in jail with her. Let's see. I think she intentionally did it and tried to cover it up, yes, but her interviews and the way she carried herself for so long after that baby was killed was unbelievable. You can't tell me it was accidental by the way she acted or how that baby was found. She will probably try to claim insanity or mental issues, which obviously she does have, or she wouldn't have done this in the first place. She sits in that courtroom with absolutely no remorse whatsoever. Give her life in jail without the possibility of parole. Plus, she's guilty of everything else also. If she goes free, at least do a hysterectomy where she can't kill or have another child. That's what somebody said. Yeah. Oh, and now I just remembered the name of that person that I said used to come with Janadu in the morning, and now I just forgot it again. And I wrote it down somewhere. I have it somewhere. She should never go free. I knew from the beginning 5 years ago that something was wrong with her stories. Everyone in this poor baby's life failed her. Did you do it, Megan? If you did, you won't be... What? She did it intentionally. Listen to all the lies that she told her family and friends when she knew she was deceased. This wasn't fear. That was hiding facts. Okay, I'm surprised that she didn't take a plea deal or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if they even offered something like that, right? It says, it feels premeditated to me because she got rid of everything of Evelyn's, like she intentionally removed her from her life to be free to date when she started dating Hunter in December of 2019. Evelyn was last seen the first week of December. I'm not buying the rollover story she gave one bit. She didn't even shed a tear today and fake cried yesterday. She knows she did this horrible crime and now she needs to pay for what she did. Okay, so that's just so you know some public opinion. I don't see any really saying that oh, okay, hold on a minute. Okay. All right, now let me see here. About, hang on. Aw. Look what I have to show you. My future daughter-in-law just posted for my son's birthday. We're going out with them, and we're trying to figure out whether we're going tomorrow or Friday. Let's see what she posted. I just saw it when I was in there. Where the heck did it just go? Let me see here. It's very nice. She said, let's see what she said. How did I just lose that? It's his birthday. She said, happy birthday, honey. Make all your wishes come true this year. Like a fine wine, you only get better with age. I love you. Very nice, and she put a whole bunch of pictures, but and with the doggy. Very nice. Happy birthday, Michael. Okay. Sorry, that was a proud mom moment. All right, let's see now. All right, let's go to back to Evelyn. Back to Evelyn. All right, so here is okay, so somebody said, I'm just going to say this because it's really been bothering me. So what if Megan Boswell had a hard childhood? Yeah, you're not supposed to judge a verdict. You're not supposed to come to a decision on a verdict with sympathy. And you're not, the judge tells you you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to come to a verdict because you feel sorry for someone. It's not supposed to be. So I don't know why that defense attorney was really trying to turn that on. So somebody said, I'm just going to say this because it's been really bothering me. So what if Megan Boswell had a hard childhood? You know who else had a hard childhood? Me and tons of other people. I've also watched my mother been beat by a man. I've watched drugs take over my family members' lives. And I have 4 beautiful children that I could never ever think of hurting. Using someone's childhood to say that they have mental issues, sure. I can understand because I have anxiety and PTSD from my childhood, but I've never hurt one of my kids because my childhood was shite. In all honesty, it should make you want to love your kids harder and make sure they never experience what you have. I just hate that people want to say it's because of her childhood. No, it's because she didn't want to have a baby interfering with her future life that she killed, that she thought she was going to have with a man that didn't really want her, so she killed Evelyn. Someone said, there's a lady I know, her daughter went to school with Megan and said she had a really, really rough childhood. I didn't ask any questions and only had a moment to talk to her, but that's what she said. I don't believe she was telling me this to justify what Megan had done, but just to tell me what she knew of. All of this is just completely heartbreaking. Let's see. Okay, here's the chicken shack. Shoot, where'd it go? Where did Chicken Shack go? Final countdown to opening it up. I don't think it's open anymore. Oh, hold on, I gotta put a love. I'm gonna write my own happy birthday big thing, but I'll just write a little happy birthday. You guys look great. Can't wait to celebrate. Oh, that rhymes. Okay. All right. I'll write another thing. I write my own post with baby pictures and everything. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So that's Hunter. Let's see. Some people don't know much about the law in some of the discussion groups, you know? Let's see. Let's see here, what else? The victim told detectives he went to visit a female on Muddy Creek Road when Boswell Jr. broke out a window. Tell me, Boswell, what is this about? Who remembers this from 2012? I don't know. That Chicken Shack, I do not think they have it anymore because they everything went haywire, right? Let's see now. Hang on 1 second. You know, so many people would have taken that baby. That's what they said. So many people would have taken that baby. And she just discarded her like trash, like absolute trash. Okay, let's see. You don't have a Chicken Shack. No, we don't have a Chicken Shack. What's Megan's mom been up to? I don't know what she's been up to. I really don't. I'll check it out. Hi, Puddin'. Hi, Puddin'. If you don't have a membership to the channel, you should consider getting one. We do movie nights, we do things, we have Zooms. You can come in to discuss cases, watch trials, all kinds of stuff for members, Patreons, and memberships come in all different levels, and it's a great way to support the channel, and it's much, much appreciated. Okay, let's see what the poll says. The poll says 85% say guilty, 11% say innocent, and 4% say a hung jury. Okay, let's end the poll. 85%, we'll see. I think we'll do another poll. Who thinks we're going to have a verdict tomorrow? Let's see. Start another poll. All right. Thank you, Duping. Okay. Let's do this. When will we have a verdict? Tomorrow, meaning Thursday, okay? And hi, Maureen, how are you? You've been missing them? You had the flu? Oh, well, I'm glad you're feeling better. Okay. They do go on do Saturday because this week was already that they did Saturday? Wait. Yeah, they had this was the first Saturday, right? So they might, yeah, they would have a yeah, there was 81 pages, yeah, Stooping. The judge read like half to them before and then half after. Missed you, Maureen. Yep. Okay, let me try to find Megan Boswell's mother and see what she's up to. Let's see. Angela Boswell, right? Okay, the grandmother of missing toddler Evelyn Boswell appeared in court on a Wednesday morning. This is back in 2020, okay? Let's see. All right, let's see what she's been doing since then. Angela Boswell, that was when she was arrested. Let's see. What are you doing? Angela Boswell, what have you been doing? I'm finding mostly stuff from 2020. Here's her back in 2020. Let's see. Angela Boswell's aggravated burglary charge was dismissed May 14th of 2020. Let's see what else she's got. Anything after that? Let's see. Angela Boswell. Let's see. Wait a minute. Here's something else. Let me see what this is. This is from 2022. Special agent said Megan Boswell told police. Okay. That's Megan. Yeah, great. I'm talking about the mother. See, this is where they were talking about in 2022. It's a special agent said Megan Boswell told police Evelyn was dead a week before her remains were found. Tennessee Bureau of Investigation special agent David Gratz took the stand Thursday morning at a court hearing for Megan Boswell's upcoming murder trial. This is back in 2022. Boswell, who's accused of killing her 15-month-old daughter, Evelyn May Boswell, and sending several agencies on a multi-state search, appeared at the hearing that finalized a questionnaire for potential jurors. New details surrounding the case emerged Thursday when special agent revealed that Boswell told the police a week and 3 days before Evelyn's remains were found that she was aware the child was dead. During the April 7th court appearance, Gratz provided a timeline leading up to the March 6th, 2020 discovery of Evelyn's remains on family property, including accusations that Boswell lied to investigators by lying to law enforcement regarding Evelyn's whereabouts. Gratz revealed 12 counts of false reports. Boswell's faces stemmed from a multitude of stories she provided to investigators as they spent nearly a month searching for Evelyn. However, the alleged lies began far before the child had been reported missing. Based on everything we've collected, the first time we found that Megan Boswell had told the story that Evelyn was with Evelyn's biological father was during the first week of December of 2019. The false reports date back to February 18th of 2020, the day a family member initially reported the toddler missing after not seeing her for nearly 2 months. These statements, according to the TBI, include claims made by Boswell that Evelyn was with her biological father. Boswell also reportedly told investigators that Evelyn's biological father was not returning text messages or voicemails and that she did not know the toddler's whereabouts. The next day, On the 19th of February, Boswell is accused of lying to FBI agents regarding the time frame in which she stated she gave Evelyn to her biological father. More alleged false statements followed on February 20th when Boswell told Sullivan County authorities the last contact she had with Evelyn was with her biological father, and she had not contacted law enforcement on the advice of her mother. Boswell is accused of making another false claim. Okay, so I was just trying to see if this didn't have anything about the... I don't know where Angela Boswell is. It looks like she... Her aggravated burglary charge was dismissed. Let me see what it says. Okay, it says on Angela Boswell, the grandmother of deceased toddler Evelyn Boswell, appeared in court by video on Thursday morning for a hearing regarding her aggravated burglary charge, and the Kingsport judge, Mark Toohey, dismissed Angela's aggravated burglary charge after hearing testimony from a neighbor, an investigator, and Angela's father, who owns the home that was broken into. Angela's charges in this case stem from an alleged break-in in March on West Valley Drive and are unrelated to the death of Evelyn Boswell. A neighbor of the home Angela is accused of breaking into was called as a witness and said in testimony that on March 25th, Angela and a man he did not recognize and another woman pulled into the neighboring lot. The neighbor said he saw Angela and the man, with authorities believed to be Larry Chad Fields, exit the vehicle and go to the front porch of the neighboring mobile home. The neighbor said he could not see what Angela and the man were doing once they were on the porch and lost sight of them for what he guessed was about 5 minutes. The neighbor said he saw the two of them return to the car holding what looked like a black box and something like a tripod. He believes he saw Angela, who he knew, wave at him while they loaded items into the vehicle, and he said that they returned to the home 3 times. Okay, the neighbor did not call authorities and did not see how Angela and the man entered the home. Detective Jonathan Bright of the Sullivan County Sheriff's Office gave testimony next that identified himself as the lead investigator in the alleged burglary. Okay, so Angela was bound over to the Sullivan County Grand Jury. She was given a bond of $50,000, which is separate from her bond in Bristol related to the stolen vehicle, which was sought by investigators in the Evelyn Boswell case. I don't know where, I really don't know where she is putting. Let's see here. Let me see something else. I might be able to find something. All right, let's see. Trying to see if I can. I want to Angela. I will take off the. Okay, so let's see where she is. I don't know where she is. Do we know the witness list? Okay, here's something. Somebody asked where Angela was. Let's see if anybody remembers where she is. I think Angela has turned state's evidence, is going to test. No, that's not true. Okay, let's see. I don't see anything about it. Not at all. Not at all. Look at this, sweetie. Look. Look at this. Look how cute. Oh. How could she do that to her, you know? Poor little thing. People would be over the moon with her. She's at that age where, oh, look, so excited about just like a lunch bag or something. Oh my gosh. What in the world is wrong with people? I don't even get it. You gotta go lay down. Okay, get better soon, Maureen, okay? Who's okay now? What's going on? I don't know. So sick, because so many people, like they said, would have taken that baby. Like you said, the babysitter would have taken that baby. You know, you have so many friends that would have taken that baby. Yeah, no, yep, but so sad. Yeah, very sad. Okay, let's take a look at anything else. I haven't checked out anything in the news or anything. Hello, White Angel. We missed you at the sale. You missed a lot of stuff. Okay, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, listen to this. This guy in, let's see where the heck this was. In Florida? Let me see if it was in Florida. Yeah. 25-year-old Florida man was driving 99 miles per hour on a city street when he slammed into a car driven by a grandmother, 51-year-old grandmother, who was taking several family members to a movie for a 10-year-old's birthday celebration. The grandmother, 51-year-old Rosa Jones, and 3 children were killed in the broad daylight crash. 2 children and 2 adults were seriously injured. Oh my gosh, that's so horrible. People going to something they think is nice and then, oh my gosh. Family members identified the 3 children who were killed as siblings. Kamari Graham, 10, Azariah McCall, 8, and Iriana Johnson, 10. It was Kamari's birthday. Oh my gosh. The children's 4th sibling, 13-year-old Kamira Graham, was left seriously injured and brain dead. Oh my gosh. Four siblings, according to the children's aunt. The children's mother, Donica Johnson, and her partner, Ariel Johnson, were in critical condition, along with the 5th child, family friend Cyrus Rankin. Rankin's mother, Destiny Rosa, says she had been tracking her son's phone and knew something was wrong when it stopped moving. Mr. Wilcox was driving at approximately 99 miles per hour, accelerating at the point of impact. The accelerator was all the way down, said the Miami Gardens police executive. Mr. Wilcox made a conscious decision to get into that vehicle and drive in a reckless manner with no regard for human life. In my law enforcement career, this has been the worst accident that I have ever witnessed, and as a matter of fact, our traffic homicide detective has even stated the same. In their many years of investigating these types of crashes, the detective even stated this was the worst accident he has ever had to investigate. Police say alcohol was involved. Wilcox has been booked into the Broward jail on 4 counts of vehicular homicide in a reckless manner. Oh my gosh. And now the parents... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that is unbelievable. Oh my gosh, prayers for that family, those kids. That is horrendous. Oh, they have something about Kohlberger. Some mystery blood. Says that Brian Kohlberger's attorneys are casting doubt on probable cause in Kohlberger's case last month, noting that 2 DNA samples remain unidentified years after 4 University of Idaho students were murdered in 2022. 2 blood samples found in the Moscow home belong to 2 males whose identities remain a mystery. Kohlberger's attorneys also noted that there was DNA on a glove outside of the house, which is also unidentified. The kind of DNA recovered from the glove was not disclosed during last month's hearing. Prosecutors said Kohlberger's DNA was found on a knife sheath located near Madison Mogen's room and Kaylee Gonzalez's body. And Judge Stephen Hippler was pressed by, and is pressed by this issue, right? He never made a decision about the Frank's hearing, right? How does that, even if disclosed, preclude a finding of probable cause when there's a DNA match on the DNA on the sheath in Mr. Kohlberger, Hippler said. Additionally, the defense claimed the prosecutors withheld evidence about the unidentified DNA samples so that a judge would sign off on Kohlberger's arrest warrant. So what did the judge decide about that hearing? Investigators tested DNA from a trash can outside Kohlberger's family home in Pennsylvania, and that's where they found, against DNA found on the knife sheath. Testing determined that at least 99.9998% of the male population would be expected to be excluded from the possibility of being the suspect's biological father. At the time of the slayings, Kohlberger was working as a PhD. Loudoun County will cover financial costs related to the high-profile trial, even though it will take place in Ada County. Kohlberger's trial is set to begin in August. Okay. I don't know about... Oh, missing New York woman was found dead. What was that? Amherst. Ah. Hold on a minute. Oh, her body was found Let's see what happened here. What the heck? Just had the picture. I wanted to put her picture up there and then, okay. It says Leah Bolito was found deceased in Amherst, New York, February 11th, after being reported missing nearly 4 days earlier. The 29-year-old has been found dead in New York nearly 4 days after she was reported missing in freezing weather conditions. She was last seen by her family on February 8th at 9:15 p.m. local time in the Ransom Oaks neighborhood. She was found deceased in the water near Dodge Road. The Amherst Police Department is investigating the discovery of Leah, who was reported missing after she was discovered by a citizen walking along the area who discovered her at approximately 9:55 a.m. At the time of her discovery, members of the Amherst Police Department emergency response team, along with volunteer search groups, were in the vicinity conducting searches. The cause and manner of her death are currently under investigation. At the time, there are no signs of foul play and there's no apparent danger to the public. We extend our gratitude to the members of the public who have already assisted, as well as law enforcement and emergency service partners for their support in this investigation. The family of Miss Bolito is asking for privacy. No further information is available at this time. What else do we have here? Okay. Let me, what is that? All right, let me see something else here. Oh, look at this. Elizabeth Holmes. You know, I just thought about her the other day. I thought it was, she said she defends having 2 babies on her path to prison. I know how the optics look. Well, if she didn't have them, she wasn't going to have them. So what's so strange about that? I don't think so. Let's see. I'm going to sneeze. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Hold on, I might sneeze again. Hold on a minute. How come I just thought about Elizabeth Holmes and she's in the news again now? So we're... Very sorry. I think I'm going to sneeze again, so hold on a minute. Okay, I think I'm okay now. I don't know. Thank you. She was missing and discovered deceased. Unbelievable. Okay. Should we play? Let's see here. Tomorrow you say, hold on a minute, I have to get a tissue. Okay. Oh shoot. What am I doing? That's not good. That's my mushroom coffee. Okay. %69 say we're going to have a verdict tomorrow, and it's going to be a guilty verdict. That was 80 some odd %, right? Okay. Now I'm going to take another poll. Okay, there you go. You can answer that now. We'll see. Sorry, I put myself on mute because I did not want to eat stuff. Hi, I see you. You see me. Good to see you. How are you doing? You picked Friday because they might argue. Okay. What do you mean no crappy houses? Stop. Those were not crappy. Those were good buys. Ms. K, I voted yes because I know you want to. Oh, do you know that? I want to? Okay. Let's see. I don't know why, I feel like I'm hungry, like I'm real hungry. I don't know what the heck is wrong with me. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's look at this one. Hold on a moment. This is going to be something. Let me see if I can get this. Okay. This is going to be okay. Let me bring this over there and I'll tell you about it. Okay, hang on. Let me see. Where is it? Okay, here. Charming dual home property in the heart of St. George. This is South Carolina. Nestled on nearly an acre in the center of St. George, the unique property offers two distinct homes, ideal for multi-generational living or potential rental income. Located just a short walk from Dorchester County Library, local government offices, local coffee shops, restaurants, and grocery stores, the neighborhood is known for its small-town charm, where many residents navigate the area by golf cart. They enjoy the local parades from their front porches, and they love spending afternoons at the play park at the end of the street. The first home is a beautifully preserved 115-year-old craftsman featuring a striking red tin roof. The kitchen is fully renovated in 2020. It boasts stainless steel appliances, granite countertops, a spacious island, pantry, and an ample cabinetry. Adjacent is a convenient laundry room with appliances that will convey the formal front parlor and expansive dining room with both 9-foot ceilings and elegant crystal chandeliers create an inviting space for entertaining. The dining room features a fireplace with a gas log hookup, framed by classic craftsman shelving. The primary and suite bedroom is a sanctuary with its massive double-rod closet, shelves, and an antique wardrobe that conveys. The bathroom offers a luxurious jetted tub, and just outside, a private outdoor shower provides a relaxing retreat. The back of the home is a showstopper, featuring an enormous climate-controlled sunroom with a cypress paneling, wraparound windows, and a wet bar, perfect for informal dining or lounging. The sunroom opens to a wraparound deck, ideal for outdoor living. This craftsman home also includes a detached 2-car garage with a workroom and an adjacent 256 square foot building equipped with a plumb sink, mini split unit, water heater, and a ceiling fan, offering endless possibilities for use. The property's second home, accessible via a quaint brick-walled courtyard, is equally impressive. This cozy residence is adorned with stunning cypress paneling throughout. The open plan downstairs features a modern kitchen with new stainless steel appliances, a large pantry, and an antique butcher block that conveys. Okay, they should have stopped putting that conveys. Okay, it's too many times. The downstairs also includes a bathroom and a spacious closet. Upstairs, you'll find a half bath, sitting area, and a bedroom, all climate controlled with HVAC. A sizable storage room holds the potential to be converted into an additional bedroom. The back porch is complete with an outdoor pool table that conveys, oh my gosh, stop using that. And a 3-bay carport provides ample outdoor living storage. The back porch, complete with an outdoor, okay, we got that one. The back hot tub. The patio features a hot tub for ultimate relaxation. A charming oyster shell drive leads to the home from Weather Street. Additionally, the property includes a 260 square foot covered open shed with a concrete floor, hardwired party lights, and a ceiling fan, perfect for gatherings. Both homes are equipped with tankless water heaters, a whole house generator, and solar panels ensure energy efficient and peace of mind for the main home. The mature landscaping includes a picturesque courtyard, pecan trees, crepe myrtles, camellias, and various maples, including a rare and valuable Japanese maple. There is a 485-foot well in the property that can easily be connected to an irrigation system to help maintain the luscious lawn. This unique property in St. George offers a blend of historic charm, modern amenities, and endless possibilities. So let's take a look. This is the first home, a craftsman. Oh, look at the beach. Evie, are you here? We can put our shells on there. Look at that. Look at that. Look, Evie. Look, an artist. Look, this lady's an artist. This is a very nice home. It's very nicely appointed, isn't it? Look at that. Very cozy. Nice wood floors. Pantry, the laundry room, and some additional storage. That's nice. Sunroom, look at the sunroom. That's very nice. There's the deck. That's the other home, I guess, behind it. Are we in the other house now? I don't know. No, I think we're still in this house. This house is a lot bigger than it looks on the outside. Oh, this must be the outdoor shower out here. Yep, look at the outdoor shower, guys. Pink, Elle. It's pink. Oh, look at the swing. Oh, look, the bottle trees. Never saw them on a pole before. Yeah, see, it's very long. Oh, look at the little gate. Okay, do we go in the other house? Oh, this is that, look at, they're doing something over there. Look, she is an artist. I told you, she's an artist. This is her little studio. It's got a sink. I don't know what those are over there. She's probably on YouTube or something. And I don't, those almost look like those little things we find on the beach that we want to get shells out of. And here's the other house. Look at that horn. What is that, a giraffe in there? Look at, there's like a giraffe over there. It's like sea glass. She did a lot of, she's very crafty. So this could be an income, or you could rent it as an Airbnb, right? Pretty funky kitchen, but it's doable. That out there. Oh, those wind chimes. Oh, this lady is an artist. Come on, now look at this. Look at that. She's making wind chimes with pots and pans and old spoons. She's probably on YouTube. Oh my gosh, look at this window. It's all made with old, like, glass. Look at that. That's crazy. Look, she made something over here too with glass. She'd be a fun person to have on the show. We have to find out who she is, maybe. There's the hot tub. Okay. 2 homes. Okay, outbuildings, art studios, income property, beautifully appointed home, outdoor showers. How much is this compound? Multi-generational. Come on. Let's see what you say. I'm getting the price. Okay, let's see. White Angel says $450. Little Lady says $625. Debbie D says $725. I see you see me says $925. Okay, L, did you get an answer here? I don't have a 600 for L. Scooter, does Scooter have anything in here? Wait a minute, what did someone say? This is in South Carolina. You're going 800? Okay, here it is. Here it is. Linda, did you see that? Kevin, come on. It's really nice. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Do you want to see a stunning storybook tutor in South Carolina? My gosh, there's an Edisto Island farmhouse cottage with a private dock. I think we might have seen that once, a short drive from Charleston. Let's see a stunning storybook tutor. Gabby, this might be the house for you. It's cute as a button. I'm going to tell you what this is, okay? This is an absolutely stunning storybook tutor historic home nestled on the corner of Marlborough Avenue and Academy Street on almost a half-an-acre lot. Come home to Barnwell, South Carolina, with the nostalgia of quintessential southern small town, with the striking, spacious 3-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom house. 2,700 square foot gem has been completely renovated and updated. The Williamsburg Historic Benjamin Moore series adorns the walls of this much-loved abode. Imagine entertaining in the large living room with fireplace that spills into the lovely dining room, into an open kitchen with room to eat, a pantry, granite kitchen counters, tall, newly installed windows allow for great natural lighting. The main room sits on the main level. The 2 spacious rooms are upstairs, an updated bath with a lovely marble counter. Plenty of storage in the upstairs attic space. The outdoor areas are just as inviting. The home, with covered carport, perfect for 2 cars, a fully fenced-in backyard where a fire pit exists and surrounded with a privacy fence. Don't miss the lovely, roomy, screened-in side porch off the living room. Just perfect for brunches or a tranquil reading area where one can sit and listen to the world go by. Built in 1924 on what was once known as Lawyers Row. The home, I wonder if the Murdochs lived over here. The home has updated electrical in 2021, a new roof in 2017, new downstairs HVAC in 2023, and a new tankless water heater system in 2024. The home was once used as a schoolhouse and ready for new memory makers. It is priced to sell. Oh, look at this. Binky would love it with this quirky little guy over here. She'd love this. Binky, we might have found your new home. Look, you could hang your stockings. this, Meg? Oh, look at this, Meg. Oh, look at that. Wouldn't Binky like that big blackboard with the big fork and spoon on it? Look at that. Look, Binky, you could write all kinds of stuff on there. Anchors away. What is this? This would be perfect for me. Look, a fenced-in yard for Bob. Water tower. Storybook Binks. Storybook tutor. Okay. How much do you think it is? I'm coming to get you. Okay, let's see. Guys are laughing. Bob would like that. Welcome in. 1 million duping delight says, where's your things? Come on. Looks like Snow White's house. Come on, where's the guesses? I don't see any guesses, not one. Scooter says 500, Elle says 600, Kevin Leonard says 450, Little Lady says 375, A Heart Made Wise says 284, Murder of Crows, hi Murder of Crows. Murder of Crows became a member last night. Wouldn't you like to be a member too? Okay, 395. Okay, ready? It's 350. 350 is what it is. Gail says 415, 350. You can see Evie would be on that swing and she'd be dressing up that little man for the seasons. That is a bargain. Linda says 400,000. 350. Can't you just see Binks living there? I can see Binks living there. She would dress up that little thing. This little guy over here, she would dress him up for the different seasons. And she'd swing in that swing. Inside is very decorative compared to outside. Oh, it's very deceptive. Yeah, she'd like that. I think Bink would like that house. Well, there's another shot of the outside, Dupin. I could see Bink having. Bink would really like that big blackboard with the giant spoon and fork. Where's that? Right there. The giant fork and spoon. Look at that. The blackboard with the giants. She could write all kinds of things here. She could do her auctions in front of there. It's very nice. Okay, we'll have to show it to Binky because she's not here. I'd love to change the inner decor, but love it. Well, you wouldn't take down that blackboard with the giant fork and spoon. No way. Okay, let's see what else now. Where were we? I just have to look at this Edisto house. I think we might have seen this one. Wasn't this one? It was like a post office, and we saw about it, and they told us all about it. Let me see if it's that one. Yeah, that's the one at the post office. Okay. All right. We've already done that one. All right, let's see something with abundant charm inside and out. In Aiken, South Carolina Historic District. All right. All right, so this is this Thistle Cottage, built in 1922, presents an elegant home with exquisite gardens, privately situated behind a brick wall. Let's see, discover the charming atmosphere of this winter colony cottage and its prime location just 2 blocks from the Wilcox and Aiken's Horse District. Scooter. With close proximity to Aiken's lively downtown shops and restaurants, upon entering the front gate, you'll encounter a well-established garden featuring brick walkways and circular terraces. The spacious living room with a gas insert fireplace is perfect for gatherings, while the dining room sets the stage for intimate dinner parties. A sunroom adjacent to the living room overlooks the lush side garden and opens to a large covered porch, expanding your living and entertaining areas. The kitchen features a central island, a breakfast nook, ample counter and cabinet space, and modern LG appliances. The primary suite at the back of the house includes a sitting room, a renovated bath, 3 closets, one of which is a room-size walk-in. Guests will appreciate the separate, spacious guest bedroom. A brick hall functions as a mudroom laundry room with access to a new pantry and a utility closet. Outside, there's a detached office studio with a new mini-split system. Nuts and bolts include a new 2021 roof, a 2018 HVAC, whole house generator, and a termite contract. An attic and basement with interior access provide convenient storage. The expansive side lawn and garden offer ample room. Okay, let's see here. For the sporting life, options for golf, tennis, boarding stables are nearby, while Sunday polo matches at Whitney Field and Aiken's cultural and arts venues are just a short distance away. Okay, let's take a look. What is that? What is that? Look at this. Oh, those are horses. Okay, look, Scooter. Horses. Very, very nice. Look at all the horses, Scooter. Look. There's Grandpa John. There's a horse right there, Scooter. Look at that horse, Scooter. Look, that looks like a movie. That movie where, what was that movie where she was having her breakfast? Oh, it was Beaches, when they were showing. She was having that orange juice, and I remember that. And she said, "Oh, you have to go into work or something." Look how nice that is. Sunlight. warmth. Look at that, Scooter. There's Cousin Ethel and Tom. Look at the monkeys, Scooter. They really like horses, though, big time. Look at that teeny tiny tub. It's a teeny tiny tub. Oh, look at the little detached, look at the little studio. I'm going into the studio. That's perfect for a YouTuber. Look at the pineapples. Okay, how much is it? Go ahead, put your guesses in. I'm going to get the amount. South Carolina, L. Aiken, in a very nice area with horse farms and art and all kinds of stuff. Dave's cigar hanging in his mouth, carrying the cooler. Well, you guys are all over the place. Well, that's it, 9:47. Now we're going to do a bargain one, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. We might not. Who knows if it's going to be a bargain or not. Yes, that'll be, you'll have to figure out if it's going to be a bargain or it's not. Al doesn't like bargains. Let's see what we got here. I'm trying to find something. Hang on. Okay. Let me just see. L probably. Okay, I'm going to show it. All right, you ready? All right, this is in Bentonville, South Carolina. It's a fixer-upper. Sorry, Al. It's a fixer-upper. Okay, there's the outside. It's got a nice wraparound porch, just needs some work. Little paint. Has a porch swing, it looks like. Inside needs some painting as well. New flooring. This flooring is very good. This floor right here is in really good shape. Lots of red. Needs some paint. Painting parties. It's almost like that house in, what was it? The little attraction, they had painting parties, didn't they? Some work here. This red will have to go. Elle's freaking out. Doing a little work. Kitchen, you'll get the kitchen of your choice. You're going to take it all out. Everything's going. How much? How much for that beauty? Logansport, Indiana. How's that area, Scooter? Is that a good area? This is South Carolina, Bentonville. You would be, oh, okay. 375, 200, 175, 150, 250, 120. 120 and it's yours. 120 and it's yours. 120. Is it? Well, let's look at a house over there if you say it's okay over there. Let's see what they have a bargain over there. Let's see. What did I just say? Where's the one I just told you about? Indiana. There's Bloomfield, Indiana. There's, hang on a minute. Where's the one that I just saw? Minnesota. No, there was. Campbellsburg, Indiana? Do you want to go to Spain? I'm going to show you a house in Spain. Okay, let me pull this over. This is in Spain. Rustic. Bed looks comfy. Koi pond. Door looks nice. I don't know what's going on here. I think somebody took the toilet out. I don't know what that funnel thing is. Oh look, there's an upstairs. Okay guys, how much is it? Let me do the English, the dollar conversion, okay? Okay, I'm putting it in. It's in Spain. $79, little lady says. Debbie Two Scooter says 110. Spain. Spain. The country. Spain. $125,000. Okay. Shreveport. Where have I heard that? Somebody said, oh, we live in Shreveport. I just heard somebody talking about Shreveport. Is it from Gypsy Rose? What is it from? Shreveport. I heard somebody recently talking about it. Well, that's where we're going next. Okay, this one. Okay, Shreveport, Louisiana. It's a Highland home, blocks from Centenary College, rental potential, a new roof in 2018, a new gas range 2023, living room with a gas fireplace and wood floors, glass doors to a formal dining room with a butler's pantry, pass through into the kitchen, sunroom with a gas fireplace, opens to a back deck and large fenced yard, full-size utility room with added pantry space. Downstairs has 2 bedrooms with oak floors and updated full bath. Upstairs has a landing with a bookshelf and a large primary bedroom Wood floors, walk-in closet, updated ensuite, bath and bonus room, washer, dryer, and both fridges stay. Will come with 1 year of American Home Shield warranty. The home is not in a flood zone. Okay, let's see. Look at this storybook stuff. There was this lady that took down all these vines, and then all these people on TikTok got so mad. She put it in reverse, and she's like, putting back the vines, because all of the cottagecore people went nuts on TikTok. That's a nice room. That'll work. You have to have a little vision. How much do you think it is? Yuck. Yuck. Look at everybody. Oh my goodness. Have a little vision. It's a clean slate. You just pull everything out. What about if you put $100,000 in that? You'd have a palace. Little lady says nope, she's not having any of it. She hates it. I have ivy vines growing. It's beautiful. We can overtake it. Yeah, well, there was this one lady, and I really thought for a minute she put them back. Then I realized what happened. I was like, what? Okay, let's see. It is 129. All right, one more right now, and then we're going to do, I want to show the one. We're going to do this one in Logansport, Indiana. Logansport. All right? Hang on. Logansport. All right. Here we go, Scooter. Okay. Laundry room. Okay, how much is that now? How much is that house in Logansport, Indiana? Oh, you don't know why it feels odd? Okay, well. Dated. Okay. I'm going to end with a really nice one to satisfy Al. But this one is 135. Okay, let's go back to, hold on. I almost think that this might be the house of that lady that tried to kill her husband, but no, maybe not. But I kind of think it might be, but maybe not. Okay, Al. Here we go. We're going to Greensboro, Georgia. 3.7 acres. 6 bedrooms, 5.5 baths, 7,000 square feet, okay? It really looks like that one where that girl was that she was dating that, married to that football player, remember? That looks like the garage where the police came to the, remember they were pulling in the garage over there? I don't know, but maybe not. I feel like we saw something with a lake and had a lake and then it has a. That's the closet. That's the closet, guys. Look, Al. Chanel, Coach, Louis Vuitton. Fireplace in their closet. Because it gets cold in there picking out your clothes. Tiny little sink. Small kitchen and it needs an island. Needs an island. Shouldn't say it's small. It looked small the other way, but it needs an island. Why do what are the handles? What's wrong with the handles? To fix the handles on that one thing. 2 dishwashers. These are for the kids to do their homework. Oh, a dog washing station. But I don't like those dog washing stations. Why aren't they up higher? That would kill your back. It's so weird that table's right in front of their door there. Okay, so how much is it? How much is the house? .7 acres. Greensboro, Georgia. Hi, it's just me. How are you? Duping says, Little Lady says 2.75. Duping says 1 million. ICU UC Me says 2 million. Gail says 2 million. 1.5. 2 million. 4.7. 1.5. 1.1. 2 million. 2,399,999, and that's where we're going to end tonight and do the word cookies, because I don't even know. Let's see if what was it? I don't know. I can't get that one. I can't get that one word. Okay, well, we have to go home anyway. Home. You'll take 2, please? Please. Hit the thumbs up, please. What other one better? What other one? Which one, Elle? Which one did you like better? Oh, one of the ones in South Carolina? What is this? Gazette. Oh, Gazette. Ah, yeah. Remember that tightwad Gazette thing? That was easy. I mean, besides that one. Okay. Now what about this one? I need this one here. Inert. That's what it is. Oh, I just got it. Oh my gosh. Sometimes you just think about it and you're just done. Inert. Luigi. Oh, I forgot to show something so good in the auction tonight. Oh, wow. Dang it, I forgot to show what I got. Oh my gosh. Puzzling. No. I had it. Why didn't I did say puzzling it. What the heck was wrong with me that I didn't see it again? That was easy. Anybody have this one? Beeline, bin, what's the next big word? Lie. What is this one? What is this one? Okay. All right, let's see. Tie. No. Dan nerdy. Deny. I'll try Dern. Tread. Ah, that's good duping. Huh. Turn murder clothes? Huh. Okay. How about urine? Yeah. All right. I'm going to play goodnight for right now. But I'll see you guys tomorrow, God willing. Prayers. Be good. Be good. Be good. Be good. And White Angel, you never got your membership yet? Oh boy. God bless. Prayers. We'll see you tomorrow. Everybody be good. Be good, be good, be good.